Hi everybody, welcome to the QB School. I am JT O'Sullivan. Today, Bailey Zappe, big road win versus the Browns. Fired up for this one. Let's get it going. Welcome to the QB School. So the idea for this one came from Gucci Bucket Hat. At the QB School, we need that Zappe breakdown expeditiously. GBH, you got it. Coming in hot. Before we get going though, quick reminder, we have revamped the Quarterback School Patreon community. It has never been easier, cheaper, more seamless of a process for you to get over there, support the channel, and get a bunch of additional Quarterback School content. So if you're looking to take your game, your understanding to the next level, hop over to the Quarterback School Patreon community. I sincerely appreciate it. As for this one, let's get into it. Bailey Zappe, have yourself a day. Big win, 38-15, 24 for 34, over 300 yards. 2 touchdowns. Love it. It helps right here. 3rd and 7 for the Browns to just blow whatever this bunch check is supposed to be. No apologies, though. We'll throw it to the open guy. Big first down. Now, there's a lot to like about Zappe's performance here. I love his pocket presence, his pocket movement, what looks like his command of being able to distribute the ball to the right guy on time, in rhythm. But let's not get it twisted. There were some defensive struggles for the Browns as well. And this is a nice, easy example of watch them get to a bunch here. And you can see 20 down here who's on the point of the bunch, looking like he's communicating. Oftentimes, I think the easiest bunch check that you'll see most teams do is what's called a box check. So these 4 will have this bunch right here, these 3. And normally what happens here is he'll have the first one low, he'll have the first one deep and outside, first one deep and inside, first one low and inside. But if you're going to essentially marry the point, so we're going to go, he's going to run with him, and we're going to run him out of here right here. Well, if you're going to do that, normally this is going to be a press situation, and everybody else is going to be a little closer because this is 3rd and 7. So watch the defender run with the point, and then everyone else is just way too far off. So either it's poor coverage or it's a blown coverage. But no apologies, we'll take that wide open first down and be rolling. I love it. From Zappe, there's just a lot to like as far as the command at the line of scrimmage. We're pointing the mic post shift. We're getting lined up. We're communicating. We're getting the ball out on time, in rhythm with his feet. He's not holding on to the ball. He's got free runners running at him, essentially. Guys taking L's in front of him. Doesn't matter. Love it. Next one here. Another 3rd down. This time 3rd and 9. Go ball to the bottom. Give his guy a shot. Now it ends up being a back shoulder, and that's a hell of a catch. This to me is more of a low go versus a true back shoulder. Just the trajectory of the ball. But again, giving your guy a shot. And we'll see that quite a bit. And I will say, just the matchup down here to the bottom, when you're running hip to hip here, this might be a back shoulder opportunity. Most back shoulder opportunities aren't going to happen that far down the field. That's more of just an underthrown go. And when I'm talking about the trajectory of the ball, watch the trajectory of the ball come out of his hands. It doesn't leave the screen. That's pretty low for a go ball. So the ball comes out low, but I love the fact that he gives his guy a shot. And his guy makes a play for him. Go up, catch it right on that back shoulder. Now, the other thing here we'll talk about, especially to his left, I think he could really help himself if he was just lined up to his left. Again, see how he's lined up almost to throw to the right, to our left, almost over like the right guard with his feet. Then he's got to swing all the way around to get there. And I think he's just not as precise as he would love to be going to his left. And we see him miss a couple later. But right here, just giving your guy a shot. Next one, 1st and 25. This is an outstanding out to the bottom of the screen. For me, this has him lined up to his left. It has him in rhythm. And it really shows what I'm used to calling the 3 A's here as far as anticipation, capital A. Accuracy, ball right on him. Nice arm strength too. There's just a lot to like. The other thing that I really like from Zappe is that he's got no wasted movement in his throw at the top. You can see here, watch, I'll pause it. He's going to make that throw. He separates right there, his hands. Look at the wide receiver at the bottom, not out of the break. Other thing here is we talk about this a lot on this channel. Look at the technique of the corner at the bottom. When he's got his rear to the sideline like that, you can do anything you want towards the sideline. He's not going to be able to flip and make that play if you get it out on time. So just taking advantage of what that technique looks like as well. But then he's lined up to his left. He rocks it and puts it right on him, on the body, on the break. Just a really nice job. Again, for me, when he's lined up to his left, the thing comes out beautifully. Perfect. Right on him. Man, that is a fun rep. Next one here, though. This is a miss. We got a couple misses back to back here. This is a high back shoulder up top. Thing just comes out high. Again, he's not lined up to his left. Not as accurate as he just was on that out. And you can see how he has to kind of essentially swing that front door open. And it's just much harder to be consistent. So we'll pause this thing at the back, and you can see him really lined up towards the middle of the field. A little signal here on the left hip, back shoulder, hip, hip, hip. You're welcome, whoever they play next. Again, top of the drop, lined up down the middle. Swing open. See how he almost has to like double tap? He comes, gets balanced, and then has to step. Fall off, everything going to your left, ball goes high into your left. Again, one more time just to see the full scope of this thing and how it plays out. Again, I love the matchup. One-on-one to the field, you like your matchup. We've already had a big play down the field. Give your guy a shot, but you got to give him a shot. That's the difference between that earlier underthrown go ball and this time a miss back shoulder. The precision here, specifically to the left, you know, there's obviously still a lot of room to get better. It can be a great performance and have room to get better. It's not binary. But these back-to-back misses to me, where I thought were probably the low point from him spinning it. Right here, 3rd and 12, we just miss a check down. Now, the check down's not going to get the first down regardless. But the scope of the miss, I think, is why it's on the video. We can talk a little bit about scheme-wise here and what a great pass rusher does to a defense. But right here, I mean, you know, this is a pretty substantial miss for a guy who's shown to be pretty accurate. I mean, where's that going? Fortunate that there's not a defender standing right behind him. So when there's a great pass rusher out there and you have to do chip stuff, so we're going to essentially keep 7 in the protection at some point. So we're going to get a chip right here. He's going to hit 95. We're trying to rip this dagger right here, deep in, usually paired with some sort of post or clear. So we want this ball to go right here for a first down. When we run this dagger, normally we would have something in the flat here to pull what is normally a curl defender. Okay, so he's dropping to this depth right here. Whatever this guy does, if he gets depth, we want to put it on this whatever flat type throw because we've got the in coming this way. If the curl defender doesn't get depth, we're trying to suck him up, right, with this flat in front of him. So we want him to come up to this flat so we can rip it right behind his head. We want him to drive this. But when you chip, okay, we got to chip this guy. He's a really good player. When you do that, the curl defender says, yeah, I'm not worried about you. I'll just keep getting depth. And so it's a trade-off with design. Yeah, you have to be protected. I'm not saying this is bad design. I'm just pointing out this is what happens when you chip. So again, you can see that curl defender continue to get depth, 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 and that we can't rip that deep in, right? There's no chance to hit that thing. And we sky-mailed the check down. We can really see it from the back. Watch 33 over 85 here. As soon as he chips, look at him check and get depth. Boom, depth. Now we can't hit the end. We got to get to the check down, and we just miss it. Next one. This is a really nice crosser from the bottom of the screen. A little post up top. Not sure about the outside release. I love the pass protection. I mean, there's no one around him. But again, for me, Zappe-wise, when he's throwing it and he's locked in and dealing, he's got no pass protection issues. I just love, see how he's almost, it's not statuesque. It's just limited wasted movement. He goes from this position. It looks like it's a still shot. He's not moving. He's just locked into his target. Delivers a nice ball up on the guy's face. Go make a big play. They had some great play action calls in this game as well. We're going to be honest about the play design and offensive architecture for the Patriots up until this point. You know, perhaps wanting I thought there was some really nice design here. Again, when you run in the rock, come downhill, big shot. That's a really nice play. They come back to that later in the game for probably my favorite rep. Halftime, you dig the channel and you haven't already, please subscribe, hit the bell, get the notifications. It lets you know when we go live, when we put out new content. I certainly appreciate the support for the channel. Again, the Quarterback School Patreon community, you know about it. Get over there, get more content, support the channel. I appreciate it. We also have Quarterback School courses, really the premium content available through the channel, going into all sorts of depth and detail about my favorite subjects across ball. So get over there, check those out. You can find all of that stuff in the description to this video. We've got links for everything. We also have a bunch of free resources available. We've got a play calling tool. We've got a Pass Pro Quiz. We even have a free course, a free quick game passing course. So get over there, check all of that stuff out. I sincerely appreciate it. As for this video, let's get back to it. Next one here, this is a big play action seam up top. This is great design, again with the motion. We've got a little friendly fire here at the end of this thing to make it a big play. But I really love what they're doing here scheme-wise. And really nice job from Zappe being able to see it. Watch 28, the left backer here, we'll call him. Look at the motion, what the motion does. So the motion first, rock and rolls the safeties. Okay, they're going to rotate. So you have to communicate who you got now on the left. Watch 28. Panic. Oh, you got him. I got him. My eyes are in the backfield for the run. Yep. Oh, no. I got beat. Now I'm going to tackle my own guy. And it's an even bigger play. That is outstanding offensive architecture. So one more time from the wide. Watch the rock and roll safeties. Okay, so they have to communicate up top. They don't communicate. Nice seam. Tackle our own guy. And that's a big, big chunk play. So it can be great offensive architecture, scheme, design. Nice quarterback play, putting them on them. And we can acknowledge this is not the greatest defense in the world. We're in conflict all over the place. We're tackling our own people. We're making bad plays into disasters. It's just a really nice job from the Patriots. I love Zappe there. Next one here. This is a really nice ball deep out to the number 3, 85. Love the touch up top, the accuracy. Put it up on his face, away from the near defender. Again, there's a rhythm to Zappe's game as far as his footwork. I think he makes this throw probably more difficult than it has to be just by the way he gets it off on no hitch or reset. But the timing of it is really nice. So it's shuffle, down, out. And then look at the ball location. We talk about this a lot on this channel. Up on his face. Just a great job. Again, the design. We're shifting. We're getting the matchup we want in the area we want. Nice job being able to see it. And again, when you're going to come out, and whether this is a deep out or a corner, it doesn't really matter. You're getting the leverage you want to be able to run out in the timing here footwork wise. So shuffle, no hitch. So he's putting his back foot on the ground. He's really balanced in his throwing position, his launch throwing position, and he's able to put the ball where he wants, when he wants, on time. Watch him hit that back foot and sink down. See that back knee just kind of sink down? That's a beautiful throwing position. Locked in, hips down, balanced, rhythm, and he delivers a strike to the field. Just an absolute seed. And at this point, he's dealing. So we go from not the leverage we want, right? Watch 22 down here at the bottom left. That's not where we want for that deep out corner. He comes to head up. Now we can get outside of him. We got him. And the ball throws him open. Really nice job. Great touch. Next one here, 3rd and 2. This is a beautiful read. We go from a rub up top to a crosser at the bottom. No rub. Yes, crosser. Again, really highlighting what I think Zappe's kind of enduring factor for me is just watching him play is his pocket movement. Be able to go through the reads. No, up, find him, full field read, in the goal line, 3rd and 2. This is an outstanding rep. This is just world-class quarterbacking in a really important down and distance situation, tight red zone. So we're going to try to come up here. He's going to try to essentially get through here and set a pick for the inside guy. It's not there. Then we're going to have this crosser come into the back. So we're really just trying to go 1 to 2. And It's not that clean. We've got to hit that back foot, get up, over, reset, and find that number 2. Again, really impressive routes. There were a few awesome pocket movement, full field reads. No, up, over, right on him. Y'all, that is outstanding. This is big time play. I love it. There's just so much to like here as far as the full field read, the pocket movement, the accuracy, getting through your read. No, up, over, on him. Awesome. Next one here, another 3rd and 1. This is a big time call, first of all. Bottom of the screen, we're going to get a deep corner or flag. Then we're going to get an inside release corner. And of course, it helps when the defender falls. Don't get it twisted. But we've got to be aggressive enough to make that call. And we still got to go out there and hook it up. So watch 85 here, first thing. When he goes in motion, he's going to inside release that sail. We fall, and that's too easy. So we talked a little bit about just acknowledging the fact that there were some defensive flaws, specifically on some of these big plays. But again, this is 3rd and 1. So we're going to call a play action. And to me, this is a deep flag. We're going to set that thing to the back pylon. We're then going to inside release, come out to the sail. So we're flooding this area. Now, yeah, that defender falls. And if we don't get it here, we're probably going for it. But I love the design. Again, the pass protection is outstanding in the play action game. There's no one around him. And Zappe puts it right on him. There's no air balls here. We don't make things more difficult than they have to be. Lined up, on him. Again, no hitch or reset. He puts that back foot in the ground and puts it right where he wants. Next one here. This is a big 3rd and 5. There is nothing here. Up top, 85 hits the deck. There's no good options. There's no panic. We're just going to get to our right, get it to the check down, and get a first down. Again, big time quarterbacking. This is a big conversion. 3rd and 5. Nothing's there down the field. We're able to get out of the pocket. Now, it's not a big play down the field, but it's a great decision. Puts it right on him. Lets him fall forward. First down. Big conversions. Little conversions like this that kind of go unnoticed as far as a big time throw or wow throw, off platform, crazy arm angle. This is outside the pocket. Put it right on the check down. Great decision. Clean. Keep the chains moving. I love little plays like this. This is the true story of the game here as far as how you get some of these conversions. And he played so well on 3rd down. Just being really clean, efficient, effective. Love it. And then my last one here, 1st and 15. This is probably my favorite throw of the game. We saw this play action earlier. He's going to hit this crosser or deep in. And I love the pocket movement and his capacity to reset. So big play action fake. We're going to watch 50 try to robot the middle linebacker. Watch him turn and run. He's trying to hunt up that crosser, 11. So it's not there right now. You could make the argument maybe you could throw it right here. You don't like it? Great. Up, over, reset. And it's not even a full reset. It's like half reset. Like up, over, get his hips lined up, and put it right on him. That is just an outstanding play. I love this pocket movement so much. And for him to be able to keep his eyes down the field. So over, up, right on him. Just really impressive. Again, I think when you couple how Zappe played with some of these play action calls, the aggressiveness, the pass protection, playing from within the pocket, felt like a little old school Patriots ball. It was fun to watch and just so efficient and effective in his pocket movement with his vision down the field and being accurate. Just a really impressive game. Big time. So that is a wrap. Bailey Zappe taking down the Browns. Really fun to see him come in and play this well, this young. Really impressive on a number of different levels for me. I think it's worth acknowledging too, the Browns probably had some significant mistakes on defense. That doesn't take anything away from what Zappe's able to do spinning the ball. I thought he plays from the pocket with a great deal of poise. I love his kind of clean mechanics as far as there's so little or limited wasted movement. But he also showed some arm strength, some accuracy, some anticipation. You couple that with some probably better play design than we've seen up until this point, with some of the play action shots, with some of the 3rd down efficiency, effectiveness, and how Zappe was able to operate in that scheme with a bunch of screens, with the run game going. There's a lot to like, a lot to be excited about if you're a Patriots fan. So thank you so much for hanging to the end. I appreciate it. I will see you next time. Have a good one.